Hey, what's up, fam? Coming back to Fairy Tale's final season, episode 3. Pretty comfortable episode. It's mostly kind of getting towards the next couple bits that we're gonna have with the Avatar arc, and it's both exciting and yet a little bit sad face disappointing at the same time. Not like a bad disappoint of just all the stuff with the cults and me just wishing the Colts could have been what I wanted them to be when they debuted originally. Well, I won't give spoilers or anything. Just more Colts should have existed. Anyway, getting to the episode itself, we got some stuff with we get the encounter in that village. I always forget what it's called. The one where it's always raining and the whole bit with the not so happy fucking with the half rain. I think that's pretty hilarious. I thought that was good. It's still entertaining even to this day to me. It's a very soft yet I think enjoyable joke. Once we get into Juvia's unfortunate case, she's all like sick, just waiting for Gray. She's not using her magic. She just seems to be kind of spaced out. So the water actually affects her from the rain. She gets she gets a little ill, and she kind of talks about where Gray's been, what he's been up to, why he's all uh what's his deal, and you see all the flashback where during at one point when they were training, his body is slowly being like has the demon slaying curse like encroaching onto him. This black energy kind of just slowly kind of taking over his body. He kind of looks like Asta or Meliodas with the way that it kind of appears. I always like that. I don't remember which one had it first. I'd have to double check. I think Asta was last though. Anyway, back to the chapter episode, really sorry. Back to the episode. They end up going to where Sabretooth is. I still think it's I've been really curious within the last like two arcs. If you notice, like Alvarez and Tartarus, like where are they getting all these really crazy animal mounts? Like there's like the stag, the stag that Urza rides. There's like the saber-toothed tiger that Gray and Juvia ride in Tartarus, and then there's like this weird like little animal. There's lots of weird random animal mounts. Like I don't even know where they got them from, but I'm okay with it. Getting then we see like Fat Sting. We see the Minerva being a little bit apologetic, obviously to Lucy, because in the Grand Magic Games where she beat the shit out of her, I still really wish that Minerva stayed a villain throughout the Tartarus arc and somehow I got into the Alvareth arc as a villain, or at least like somewhere on the enemy's side, like she was kind of hyped up to be. I really didn't like how she became good in that arc. It was just like, why hype her up if you're not gonna do anything with her? I'm still salty about that. I'm not a fan of any of. I'm a fan of Minerva, but I'm not a fan of any of the fights that Hiromashima's put her through. It's I don't know, whatever. Well, I guess the initial fight with like her Kagura and Urza, I like that one. And I guess if you count Urza or if you count Minerva and Lucy, but any of her actual like big fights, I'm just like, what the fuck? What are you doing? But whatever. Not a huge deal. We see Avatar. We see all this stuff. Natsu talking about his conversation with Future Rogue before he left, and I like the Avatar members' designs. I still do. D6 I always thought was really cool looking, but Gray's like corruption like going into his head, like him talking about how he's doing all this just for Zareth, only because he wants Andy's book, because the idea is like the curse is like going in and like it's corrupting his mind, and his want to complete his father's goal obviously is kind of like twisting in with that. I'm not going to give any spoilers. I'm not going to give any spoilers to what happens, but I still like the Avatar cult's design. I think they're cool. And then the episode kind of finishes up with them getting ready to invade Natsu and Lucy getting ready to lay siege upon Avatar's base, and then panning over to actually to Gadgil as the uh, member of the council at this point. He's become like their as their main arrest dude. See, now if you've one of the things about the manga though that I think that really impacts this part is if you've read the Road Knight spin-off where you actually get a part of Gadgil as his member of the council as this guy, and I really liked that one. I think it's definitely probably the best one in my opinion of the the short spin-offs that we got. We got like one about Sting and Rogue, got one about Laxus, we got one about Gadget. The Gadget one I thought was really good, and I really wish that that one was longer. I like seeing him as this crazy, crazy like I don't want to say police officer, but you know what I mean. Just like this crazy dude who works at the council that just like goes around. He's pretty much just a criminal hunting other criminals. I thought that was really fun. I still like that even today. And like I said, I wish it was longer. And I'm hoping they work that into like maybe some OVAs or something at some point. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But the episode there's it was mostly like setup and like explanation stuff. The next couple episodes for those who don't read the manga and only watch the anime, the next couple episodes should be pretty eventful, pretty thick. So look forward to those. I look forward to those especially. I began there a bunch of stuff this week was like calming episodes and chapters where there wasn't a whole lot of exciting stuff. I got some exciting stuff, but nothing crazy other than the Black Clover chapter. But anyway, tell me in the comments what you think about this episode below. I liked it, but it was mostly like me looking forward to the next one. Obviously, I like the Mard Gear name drop. For those who know that I'm a big fan of Mard Gear. I'm a Mard Gear fanboy, and yeah, if you're subscribed to the channel, thank you. Hopefully, if you like the video, like the content, to give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Check out my other videos and mostly manga and anime stuff and some like discussionary videos. And otherwise, thank you very much for listening.